Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Hello My Old Lover. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So to play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the 3rd fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description below, so feel free to check that out. So we have a chorus at the start of the song, and we're going to have some sustained chords where we just let the chords ring out. And the first chord we need is an F major chord, which is 3 on the D string. These numbers are in reference to the capo. 2 on the G, 1, 1 on the B and E. The second chord we need, C major. That is C major, which is 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We don't play the low E string for that chord. Just a few more that we need for the chorus. D minor, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 1 on the high E. Don't play the low E and A strings for that chord. We also need a G major chord, which is a 3 on the E, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the high E. If you're familiar with G major, which has a 3 on the B string included, feel free to use it. It's just 2 different voicings of the same chord. Now, the chorus at the start of the song is quite quiet instrumentally, and we sustain the chords, mostly 2 beats on each chord like this. F, 2, C, 2, D minor 2, G 2. It continues. F for 2, C for 2, G for 4. So that's a lot of chords going on there. So it's worth mentioning that I've put on Patreon the chords and the lyrics matched together. So let's say you're singing or playing along, you know which chord goes with which lyric, as well as a sheet of the chord charts and all the chords and all the beats for the chords over on Patreon. So for the price of a coffee, you get access to all of that, plus a bunch of Dove Cameron songs, a bunch of songs from the latest releases over the past few years. In fact, I've just hit 700 video tutorials for my Patreon channel, so feel free to check that out. But let's just go over those chords without me yapping over the top of it. So here we go, chorus. You'll play through those chords 2 times in a row for the opening part of the song. We then get to the first verse where things change just a little bit, and we start off with C major. We then get to this chord here called A minor, which is an open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We won't play the low E string for that chord. So just to go over that again, we start off with C to A minor. We then move to F and G major. So we have C to A minor, F major to G major, 4 beats on each, and you'll play through those chords twice for the first verse. We then get to the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is pretty short. It's just an A minor to a G. Really short, chords that we've already played in this song, 1 bar on each. And then that is going to lead us into the chorus. Now, we already know the chorus, it's the start of the song. The only difference is there's a little bit more instrumentation. So instead of sustaining the same chords, we could give them a bit of a strumming pattern. And what I'm using throughout this is down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, which slowly is down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. I'm going to demonstrate that at a slow speed, a slow tempo throughout the chorus. If you play through that twice, there is the second chorus. There's then a bit of a bridge section, which is literally just the same as a verse, but we'll play through those chords 3 times round. We then get to another chorus, but there is a key change, so the chords have changed round. And what we do is we start with G major, which thankfully we already know. We then move to a D major chord. Not to be confused with our D minor chord from earlier, we're now playing D major, which is an open D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E. So G to D. We then get E minor, which is another new chord. So open E, 2, 2 on the A and D, and open strings on the remaining. Before going to an A major chord, which is an open A, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G and B, and an open E. Okay, so there's a lot of chords going on in this song, especially including this key change. I'm going to play through it in a second, but yeah, just a reminder, everything's raw over on Patreon, so it saves you from trying to writing it down, if I can get my words out, and potentially making a mistake, or yeah, trying to memorize it and forgetting, because I'm terrible with writing and remembering things. So the chorus in the key change goes like this: G major, D, E minor, A major, then G, D, and a full bar of A. We're going to play through those chords 4 times round for the chorus. There is then a really small outro, which does introduce one more new chord. It's a very odd ending. There is a B minor chord, which is 2 frets up from the capo, because we are using the capo as a reference. So 2 on the A, 4, 4 on the D and G, 3 on the B, and 1 on the high E. And what we do is play B minor for a bar, and then A major, and then that gets you to the end of the song. So if you found this video useful, then please do like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel. In fact, give me a thumbs up for just getting through this with this poorly voice. It would be really helpful. And consider getting that extra material over on Patreon. In fact, the people on the screen, those folks are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.